Hey everybody, it is time for my non-beauty favorites for the month. I know I already made beauty favorites and I just felt like if I added all my non-beauty favorites into that video, it would have just been too long, and I just really wanted to talk about my non-beauty favorites this month. So I thought I'd make a separate video and I will just go ahead and start talking about all of my non-beauty favorites. So first of all, I've been loving any and all things Bravo TV. This summer, like so far in June, I can't believe how much time I have to catch up on shows that I really like compared to when I had no time at all during school. So this month I've really been loving the Real Housewives series. I'm not too keen on the New Jersey one. Sometimes I think it's just, I don't like Teresa is basically what it is, and all the drama in that show revolves around Teresa. So I just don't really like to watch that one. But I really do like the OC Housewives. I've really been a big fan of Vicki up until this season, and I just don't like Brooks, the guy she's dating. I don't know. I'm super into this show, and it's probably ridiculous how much or how many opinions I have on all this stuff going on. But I really like Tamara, I really like Gretchen. I'm not a huge fan of Alexis. I think she's phony, like they all say, and I don't trust anything she does. But I really like the show. I think it's really played out well. I just really like the series. And then the other one I really like is obviously the New York. I am sad that, what's her name? Jill. I'm really sad that Jill isn't on this season. But that's okay. I really like Luann. I think, aside from her very uppity, demeanor, I think she's really cool. I really like the new ladies. I think Aviva's a little bit of a play the field in friendship kind of situation. I don't know if that makes any sense. I guess we'll see how that plays out. But I really like Heather. I think she's just really well put together. I just don't really have a problem with her. And then Carol. I think Carol is just kind of, she's just really laid back. I really like it. She's just fun. But I really like these shows. I've just been really into them this month. So, reality TV, I'm all about it. And then also on Bravo, they have this show called Around the World in 80 Plates. And I've tried to keep up with this and catch the episodes that I've missed. But, this show is all built around, it's like a competition, kind of like Top Chef, where they have chefs and they take them all around the world, and they have a challenge at the beginning where they're in teams, and then whoever wins the challenge gets the secret ingredient for the meal at the end, and they basically take over restaurants in certain areas of the world and try to recreate or come up with dishes that are good for that region of the world. And I just really like it. My sister is like a foodie. I know I've shared her food blog with you before, but I'll also put it in the description box below again. But it just kind of reminds me of my sister when I watch it, and I really like it. And then another show on Bravo, oh my gosh, I feel like my TV is always on Bravo, is this show called Misadvised. And this is a new show. I think we're two or three episodes in, and it is about 3 relationship experts in 3 different cities, and one of them is in New York, and she is like a matchmaker, so she's kind of like the Patty Stanger in this series. And then there is a sex talk show, radio show lady in San Francisco, I think, San Francisco or San Diego. And then there's this other girl who was originally in Chicago, and I was so excited to have somebody in Chicago on this show. Because I feel like there's never like Chicago, you know, there's not a Real Housewives of Chicago, there's not all that stuff. So anyway, I was really excited, and then she moved to LA. So, such is life, but I really like her. I think I kind of relate with her a little bit, which is a little bit scary because she's like super, how do I put this? She is very forward. Those are all the shows that I've really been liking on Bravo. But then Andy Cohen, who is, I don't really know his specific role with Bravo, VP of something, I think. But he has the Watch What Happens live show on Bravo. And he is amazing. He's so funny. I really like him. I think he's done well with Bravo. And I actually bought his book on my phone. I got it as an audiobook, and it's called Most Talkative. And I am almost all the way through, but it is so funny. Usually I'll listen to this like an hour before I fall asleep. And there are times where I'm just laying in bed relaxing listening to this, and I will literally just start laughing out loud and like have to sit up in my bed, and then I'll be up for like 2 more hours because I was just laughing so hard. It's so funny. It's just a really great read, and I've seen several people with it, so I know it's a good book. It's not just me. And I believe it's on the New York Times bestseller list. So if you're interested in having a fun summer read, then I would definitely check that book out. It's called Most Talkative by Andy Cohen. Okay, so there is this group, it's an a cappella group, surprise, surprise, Morgan likes an a cappella group, and they're called Pentatonix, and they were on the show The Sing-Off, I don't know if it was 2 seasons ago or last season, I can't remember. I watched some of it, but I was always either like studying or had to work or something. I couldn't catch the whole season. They ended up winning, and they are just amazing. They do covers of songs, and I honestly just can't believe how good it is. Some of their songs I like way more than the original. For example, the Somebody That I Used to Know by Gotye. Their version, hands down, so much better. I will link my favorite videos of theirs somewhere in here if I can. If not, I'll link them down below. But so good. It's just so well put together, and if you could just take like 3 minutes of your time, of your day, to listen to one of their songs, one of these videos that I put up here, then I think even if you aren't like a whole music person or somebody that really enjoys that, I think you'll like what you hear. My other favorite thing this month was my friend Trevor's wedding. That's the wedding that I talked about earlier this month that I went to. Excuse me, I can't talk. And it was up in Petoskey, Michigan, and I had never been there before. I've been to Michigan once before, to Detroit, which is completely different than this place. It is so beautiful. It was on the water. I can't remember the name of the location, but it was on the water. It was like kind of this country club place, and it was just so beautiful. Like, I don't know, Trevor is one of my really good friends here at school, and it was a really well put together wedding. They had the actual wedding on the waterfront. It was a really quick ceremony. His now wife, I guess, Catherine, told us not to worry, that if it was too hot it wouldn't be a big deal because the wedding ceremony was only 23 minutes long. So she had it timed out. And then the reception was great. It was in a room, but then it had like a wraparound porch kind of area. Really, really good. And I would put pictures in here, but I don't know. They're pictures that myself and my friend Sean took, so they're not professional photography. But I had pictures in another video of mine, and like YouTube kind of flagged it and sent me an email and was like, hey, you know, watch this, blah, blah, blah. So I will put them on my Instagram. My next favorite, I don't know, I might just not, oh well, I'll put this in there, no big deal. It is this song that I heard on the show Duets. And I think this is the only time I really caught the show. So the judges on the show are John Legend, Kelly Clarkson, Robin Thicke, and Jennifer Nevels. I think that's her name. She's the lead singer of Sugarland. And I just happened to catch the show one night. I didn't really have anything else to do. And being a music lover that I am, I thought I'd go ahead and watch it. So one of Jennifer Nevels' singers on her team or something, I don't know really how it works, wanted to do a hymn. And I was just kind of like taken aback when I heard this because I hadn't heard this song in a long time. And it's a hymn called How Great Thou Art. And I pretty much teared up when he performed it with Jennifer Nevels. It was such a good rendition. But when I was little, I grew up in a Baptist church in Southern Illinois. And I loved going to church. It was like my mom and my siblings and I. And I really liked it because I probably didn't understand everything that was going on at the time. My great-grandmother, Ruby, actually played the piano at this church, and I couldn't tell you how long she played the piano at the church for, but she played there for a long time. So I really liked going because I knew that like my great-grandma was there, and I loved singing, and that was like my favorite part of going to church, was singing the hymns. And it just kind of like struck a chord with me when I heard it on the show, and it really brought me kind of back to my childhood, because my great-grandmother is gone now. She passed away a couple years ago. And I just, like, it just brought me back to that, and being young and being in that Baptist church. So I did record myself singing like a verse and part of the chorus of this. So I will put this in here. I don't know what the rights are on it, to be quite honest. All I know is that it's a hymn, and I don't know that you can really have copyright infringement on a hymn. So sorry YouTube in advance if this is a problem, but I hope it won't be, because I just kind of wanted to share the song with you guys. The only way I really knew how to do it was to sing it without any music, so I wouldn't have any copyright issues. So I will put that at the end of this video after I do my little sign off. So yeah, I think that's it for my July non-beauty favorites. This is probably super long, I apologize, but like I said, I had a lot to share with you guys. So I hope you liked it, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye. Oh Lord my God, when I in awesome wonder consider all the worlds thy hands have made, I see the stars, I hear the rolling thunder, thy power throughout the universe displayed. Then sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee, how great thou art, how great thou art. Then sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee, how great thou art, how great thou art. Thanks.